Everybody, welcome back to TV Sports 27, and it is week 2 of the NBA Playgrounds. Welcome back, welcome in, and we got a good week of action for you guys today. In week 2, we're going to start to see who the real teams are that are going to start to pull away from this thing. So we'll give a few moments, as always, for some of you guys to jump in, some of the big fans. If you guys have been following us on Twitter, we always encourage you guys. We finally updated our description, by the way. It's a long time coming. If you take a moment and take a look at the description, we now have our links down below for Patreon, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Oh, shoot, doesn't look like you can click on any of them. I guess you have to have the HTTP. Well, you can copy and paste, right? You don't have to click on them. I might have to go in there and look at that again. But they're all down there. They're all pretty much TV Sports 27, so you can't go wrong either way. Except for YouTube, we had to add sports gaming for some reason. But Patreon, Twitter, Twitch, we're on all the platforms. And if you'd been following us on Twitter, you would have known we tweeted at 7 in the morning that we were going to be streaming NBA Playgrounds with you guys tonight. We then tweeted a couple of hours ago that we were going to be streaming NBA Playgrounds here. And we gave the exact time. We even jumped on a few minutes early. So let's jump into the week 2 action. And we got a good group of games. We got Skyscrapers versus Swish. Fast Break versus International Paint versus Birds of Prey. Board versus Six. Legends versus Bad Boys. And Iron Men versus Arc. Your main event game is going to be Skyscrapers versus Swish. Both those teams coming into week 2 undefeated at 1-0, and that is your only undefeated battle of week number 2. As always, before we jump into the action, if you want to follow along with the NBA Playground season, if you want to know the standings, the complete schedule from week 1 all the way to week 11, if you want to keep up with the stats, you can do that at patreon.com/TBSports27. Link in the description down below, or go to our channel. The link's up top too. We added links you can click on. If you go to the channel right in the top right section, all the links are right there, and you could jump into it. So we're going to kick things off with Fast Break versus International. So how about that? Fast Break coming in 0-1, and International coming in at 1-0. So I say we jump into the action. I don't know why my font on my notepad here is so ginormous. Maybe I need to go to the smaller screen here. Welcome into the folks that are joining as well. So I think in this one we controlled International last time. I think we also controlled Fast Break last time, but nonetheless, we're going to do it, and we are going to go with, in this one, we're going to go with Steve Nash of the Phoenix Suns, our guy, and we are going to also go with, did we do Drexler last time? Not sure if we did. I can go with Drexler. It doesn't matter. We're not going to, I kind of went back and forth if I was going to try to make it even where the players were only going to play a certain amount of games. Like, Steve Nash only going to play 5 games rather than, he might be in 9. But I decided, forget it. Whatever I feel like. I'm just going to fire it up, and I'm going to pick, and I'm just going to go for it. So, and there's our guy Drexler. So Drexler and Nash of Fast Break. And again, they're going up against International. Now, we did have Dirk and Yao Ming last time, so I am going to switch it up a bit. We are going to go Tony Parker, and we are going to go Peja Stojakovic. So let's jump in here with the Spurs. They go right past the Tony Parker. Ginobili could have been another, option for International as well. Boy, did they not put him on the Spurs? I know he... Man, oh, there he is. I was going to say it, because I know he had a little run with the Hornets, right? And so I don't know if they moved him there or not, but woo. So anyway, all right. Tony Parker there and Mr. Stojakovic. Again, it's trying to figure out what team he's going to be on in this game, because, he had the run with the Kings, then he played with New Orleans more recently, and this is a more recent game, So is he going to be on the Pelicans? I guess either one, right? He is not, so perhaps they did just put him on the Kings. When you got guys that are on all these different teams, those are some unique unis right there. This is half the fight, just trying to figure out what teams everyone on. Hey, they're going to wear the all black, so there you go. Let's open up the chat for a moment here, see if you guys have jumped in. Not quite yet. Maybe you guys hate NBA playgrounds, I don't know. But let's jump into it. Here we go. Fast break against International. Fast break, as we said, 0-1 coming to this one. Oh, we didn't pick the stadium. My bad. We got to exit. Oh, after I did all that. We didn't even pick our venue. At least I know that Stojakovic is on the Kings in this game. That's my mess up. We didn't even decide yet. We got to do that together here. We got to decide what venue. I think we'll stay here in the U.S. We won't go international quite yet. Maybe towards the latter half of the season, we'll do that. But we didn't even pick. I just jumped right in. I completely forgot. We're not going to be on the ship again. All right, here we go. So we did the Carl Vinson last time. We can go Grand Canyon. We can go Santa Monica. We can go San Fran. St. Louis could be interesting. We got, I guess these aren't really city venues. We can do Halloween. We can go to the schools. What about New York Subway? That could be interesting. We got the New York Subway, and we got the New York Outside as well. I'm kind of interested in this New York Subway look to really... We got Chicago as well, Seattle, Toronto. Or do we go Blacktop Outside? Do we go New York Outside? I think we're leaning towards this. Let's go Shotgun Saturday Night style, right? Like old WWE. Let's go New York Outside. So that's what we're going to go with. And let's see what basketball options we got here. What would scream Subway? I want to make it themed. What would be very New York Subway-esque here? We were playing with that for the Carl Vinson. I don't know. There's really one that kind of stands out as a Subway type basketball, right? So maybe we just go red and black. Maybe we just go like that. So there you go. We got Zach Green joining us. Welcome, Zach. I'm going to pick lottery so I can try to remember what all the different things do. The opposing team's shot clock is cut in half. That's what 12 does. I always forget what 12 does. Super speed. Score from the star. Doubles the three-pointer. Frozen hoop. Do you break the ice? Superpower. Cursed. Face an opponent, perform a crossover, put him on the ground. If you score, the ball is going. Okay, great. Okay, so New York Subway, let's jump into it again. So fast break. Steve Nash. Did I go right past the Suns? Yes, I did. Steve Nash. Clyde Drexler of Fast Break. Who you got in this one? Zach. Zach Green is here. Big fan of the channel. Longtime fan Zach Green is here. Tony Parker. A lot of college football. You guys watch any of the college football games today? You know, big college football. There are so many college football games going on right now. There's like 20 of them, I think, happening right now. Zach Green says, I'm so ready for NBA 2K23 to come out. Very cool. I want them to put some customization in 2K23. The reason I'm playing this game is because in 2K19 and some of the other 2Ks I played, you can't do like I would like to do an NBA with the no out of bounds rule, or just do some kind of these different wild rules. I'd like to change up the fouls and the timeout number, but you can't do that. They don't have that flexibility. Maybe they do in 23, or I hadn't played 22, but in 19, yes, certainly couldn't do that. So we're getting a look at the Subway here, the New York Subway. And we had the Carl Vinson for the first location. We're going to New York here. Maybe we'll stay in the States one more time, and after that, maybe we'll head international. But this should be an interesting venue. We can always go to New York again, because we have the blacktop option here. Steve Nash for the first score, and it's 3 points for Fast Break. International undefeated, 1-0 here in week 2. Fast Break looking for their first win. If you, again, one more time, if you want to check out the full roster and the full schedule from weeks 1 all the way to 11, the full roster, the stats, you can keep up with that on patreon.com/tvsport27. Auburn Tigers, yes, Auburn. That's right, I think we did talk about it. I went to Troy University. So my Trojans play Ole Miss coming up this Saturday afternoon. Battle with Ole Miss. Steve Nash for 3. Misses it. And rebounded boy Stojakovic. So, yeah, Troy. You gotta watch my Trojans. Maybe they can help Auburn out. Get a little SEC loss there for Ole Miss. Compliments to the Trojans. It is 7-4 right now. Fast Break playing well. And that is going to be a 4-point shot for the Fireball. They got the ankle break lottery pick right now. So that's a big bonus. And Steve Nash, that one's going to be swatted away. Boy Stojakovic. And Tony Parker is going to go for the 4 again. These 4-point shots could really mess up Fast Break right now. You get those lottery picks, and there's another 4. So that's going to put International up 12-7 on Fast Break. And Fast Break trying to go in, and they get the perfect shot. How about a 3 and an ice hoop right now for Fast Break, which is really going to help the cause. And that was a shot, a terrible shot, but they're really just trying to break the ice right now, which is all that was. The layup, and Steve Nash tried to come in with the putback. No good. And Fast Break is going to blow their ice bucket opportunity as they got no points. And they allow International to break the ice and get a bucket. Steve Nash answers right back with the dunk. Still a close game here in week 2, 14-12. And the Fireball stolen away by Drexler. Trying to go for the alley-oop. Oh, they can't get in sync right now with the alley-oop. Still something I gotta practice. Tony Parker beyond the arc. He's gonna dunk it home for 2. 16-12. International leads. Fast Break. Steve Nash powering away. There are rumors that... Oh, I don't know. Should I be reading that out loud? It could be a spoiler right now in the comments section. That's a big surprise, right? I have heard those rumors, but I would say maybe for folks that don't, if they don't want to be spoiled quite yet, maybe avoid the live chat at the moment. Possible spoilers, but I have heard those rumors. They'd be interesting and exciting, you know. Dunks it home, Drexler. International with the 2-point lead here. Still early on in this week 2 ball game. 11 weeks. And any number of teams can make the postseason. You have to win 6 games to qualify. That would give you a winning record. And as many teams that win 6 or more games, they will head into the postseason. 20-16, International hanging on to the lead. Fast Break has not been able to break it. Oh, how about an ice bucket right there? And it's going to be a blown opportunity right now as, my goodness, Fast Break was able to shatter the ice bucket and get the 2. So both teams blew the opportunity with their ice bucket. Stojakovic, good defense, and here comes Fast Break. And we could have a tie game on our hands, and we do. I love it. This is like slam ball, 20-20. We are knotted up here in our opening contest of week 2 of NBA Playgrounds. Championship best of 3. All 4 players will play. And the winner will get the golden pail and shovel. Steve Nash dunks it home for another 2. Keep this one tied up at 22 apiece. Stojakovic for 3. No good. And rebounded by Drexler. And here we go with Fast Break. And look at the trading of shots left and right, the passing. And there you go. There's the lead for Steve Nash, 24-20. 22. Stojakovic with the dunk. We're tied again. Not much out of Parker, I don't think, right? It's been mostly Stojakovic. Oh, they only gave him, I thought it was going to be a 4-point. Maybe you have to dunk it to get the 4. I don't know. That was the fireball. Rebound. Drexler takes it, and here comes Steve Nash with the fast break to Clyde. Oh, Drexler hit from behind. Nash. How about Steve Nash? Thing of beauty. 3 points they give him. The judges. We have judges in NBA playgrounds as well. You get the perfect shot if the judges like your shot. They can award you bonus points. This is a unique league here. 29-27. And Drexler. Steve Nash on the rebound. Goodness me. 31-27. Steve Nash and fast break with the lead. And oh, we got an interesting one. We got the 2-point dunk active right now, the lottery pick for international. Steve Nash for 2. He's a real points getter in this one. 33-29. A curse has now been placed on international. So we'll see if that hampers their 2-point dunk ability at all. Parker just decides to go for your basic shot. And a layup for Steve Nash. 35-29, stole it away. And it might be fast break starting to walk away with this game. Another 2 for Nash, who's had a big game. Of course, we'll look at the stats after this, and all the stats are going to be posted on patreon.com/tvsports27. 6-point ball game. Nash for 3. Drexler. Back to Steve Nash. Nash having a game to remember right now. Now, we didn't have many teams break the 50-point barrier in week 1. We're getting close here in week 2. Stojakovic knocked away by Nash. Parker on the rebound. And Tony Parker sends it in for 2. Steve Nash once again, 41-33. Fast break. Do you guys like the theme teams? You kind of did the NBA theme teams. Oh, this could be big. This is big, and they got to try to wind down the clock. Fast break to limit the amount of possessions. You get 30 seconds on your lottery here. Nash for 3. No good, and a 6-point opportunity right now for international from behind the arc. Stojakovic. It's knocked away by Nash. Stojakovic again. And he misses. Crisis averted if you are a fast break fan. And that might just do it. It's beginning to get away from international right down. 10-point lead. But I was going to say, do you guys like the theme teams? Fast break, international, the board, stuff like that. Or would you rather next season? You want us to do, we have the cities here. We can make teams. New York, South Korea. I think China's in this game. Do you guys want to see traditional teams? New York something. I don't know what we'd call the New York subways, right? Or do you guys want to stick with the theme teams? See what legends are going to win out. There's 2 for Drexler. Hey, coming up on a minute here. See what international can do with it. Deep shot by Stojakovic. And they got another opportunity. They got the 45 seconds. If they hit any shots from the marks that our judges have projected on the floor, 3 for Nash, then they're going to get doubled up point value. So a double point, so 4 points if they can hit it from the start. How about, oh, they give him credit. I thought Drexler might have blocked that, but they gave him credit for that. So fast break's got to be careful. Stolen possession for Tony Parker. This is for 6 points. Holy smokes, and they took the lead on the lottery. International steals another possession. This next one's for 8 points. They gotta watch it. Oh, and he misses. That would have been big. They got to let this run out. What a turn. This is NBA Playgrounds. Things can turn on a dime. Drexler, shot blocked again. Tony Parker has it. What a comeback this is going to be for International if they can hang on. Stojakovic. It's a 3-point game. Steve Nash. Oh, he's going to whiff. Rebounded. No, for 2. Can they get one more shot? Oh my God. And it's going to be a victory. International is going to go to 2-0. They took advantage of the money, the lottery pick. They took advantage of the lottery pick to come back. That's going to be your first game right there in Playgrounds history where 2 teams hit the 50-point mark. We only had 2 teams get past 50 points a week ago. Fast Break is going to fall to 0-2 with the 1-point loss, and Fast Break was in control of that game until the lottery pick happened. And then they hit the 6-pointer, they hit the 4-pointer, then they hit the 6-pointer. That was the swing. Tony Parker with 30 points, Stojakovic with 21. 9 dunks for Parker. Steve Nash, 33 points. But a victory. My goodness. That's NBA Playgrounds for you. What can you say? All right, we're going to head to our next match. Paint is going to take on Birds of Prey. Both teams coming into this one looking, or I should say Birds of Prey looking for their first win. Paint unbeaten here at 1-0. And I think we'll control Birds of Prey in this one. We didn't do Birds of Prey. I'm going to try to remember which teams I controlled to kind of distribute it a little evenly across the way here, but I can't remember. So sometimes I'll just play more players than other players, you know? What can you do? All right, so we're going to control Joe Johnson in this one, and Joe Johnson had quite a big career in the Big Three. He played for a number of seasons with the Triplets and helped them. I mean, he had an outstanding season one year with the Triplets where he helped them pick up a league championship. So we're going to go Joe Johnson. We're going to go Trae Young as well. We are going to go with the Atlanta Hawks side of the Birds of Prey. So how about that? You also got Anthony Davis and Larry Bird, but we're going to see the Hawks side of things, and they're going up against Paint. So in this battle, we want to see those beautiful Utah Jazz uniforms, the classic. So Karl Malone is going to be in action. Trying to decide who we want to do next. You know what? Let's go with Bill Walton. How's that for guys in the paint? Now, I would assume, I don't know, are they going to put Walton with the Clippers, the Celtics, the Blazers? Let's go Clippers first. See if they have a Bill Walton Clippers in here. They do not. So let's go Blazers. That'd be our second Portland Trail Blazer. There he is. All right, look at that, Bill Walton. That's a beautiful head of hair and a beard right there. All right. So on the left, you got Birds of Prey looking for their first win. On the right, you have Paint, who are looking to remain unbeaten here in week number 2 of NBA Playgrounds. Full rosters, full schedule, stats, they are up. Patreon.com/TBSports27. That's the best way you can keep up with the action. As we go into our next game here, Birds of Prey in the white. And Birds of Prey are going to win the tip-off. Paint in the black and purple. And Karl Malone making the youngster Trae Young feel it right there. Bill Walton is perfect for 3. First bucket gets 3 in NBA playgrounds. Joe Johnson. Like his big 3 days with the swish. And a little... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't hit that button. I just did the steal. I must have double tapped the steal button, which is the same button as the shot, because it locked into a shot. So poor Trae Young kind of got hosed right there. An elbow, and in the paint. Seems fitting. Walton's going to miss it, though, off the backboard. And Malone in there for 2. 5-2. Trae Young, Malone trying to swat that one back into Trae Young's face once again. And how about Joe Johnson? Joe Johnson. He's able to rebound, and Malone is intense, man. Malone's had a couple of times where he swatted this one away. Birds of prey. We got a fireball. That's a 4-pointer, and they nail it. It's a 4-pointer for paint. Trae Young, no problem, no defense. Trae Young in there for 2, 8-9. Paint with the lead over Birds of Prey. Bill Walton got another opportunity for 4, and they get it. My goodness, that hurts. And that's what led to International getting that comeback victory against Fast Break. I don't know what happened right there. Joe Johnson dunks it home for 2. 3-point lead for Paint in this one. How do you not love? I'm glad we're bringing these Jazz uniforms back as like an alternate uniform. Speaking of alternate uniforms, the Buffalo Sabres, you see their new, their alternate uni, the classic, my favorite, and it's probably my favorite just because I grew up on them, but the black and red and silver, the Hasek era unis are back. I just think their logo, like, it's such a cool name, the Sabers. I just think the logo is really lame, as is. It's a buffalo and a circle with some swords underneath it. I don't know, maybe some Saber fans can jump in and tell me differently, but I think the black, red, and silver are way cooler. Especially those unis. I'm a sucker for italicized numbers on uniforms anyway, so... Well, a double, that's going to be bad for your Birds of Prey. Double point right now for Paint if they can get these dunks to happen. And it's been a miserable time right now. I don't know if it's the size of Trae Young, but Karl Malone and Bill Walton have been masters right now, and that was a big blown opportunity by Karl Malone. Now there's an ice bucket. That was a 4-point dunk that Malone blew. And the Birds of Prey are going to take a 1-point lead here in the New York City subway. Deep one. They're just trying to break the ice bucket. Joe Johnson tried to go for a shot just inside the arc. And that will shatter the ice. Rebounded by Malone. Joe Johnson there to block it, but Bill Walton puts it back for Paint. And Captain Shaquille O'Neal is here in the New York subway cheering on his team. Rebounded by Malone. But anyway, just to put a capper on it, yes, the Utah Jazz unis, the purple and blue, the mountains, I'm so glad they're coming back. Even if they're just an alternate, but if they want to bring them back full time, I won't be sad. Classic. Classic unis. Just like the NFL, man. If I had my way, I would pick all my favorite uniforms. One team has always had at least one good uniform look. I don't know if there's ever been a team where it's like I absolutely hate the unis. There's some where I hate them now, but I can always find one uniform in the team's history that I thought, yeah, that was so much better. That's the best. Coming up on the midway point of this game, and Paint starting to put a little bit of a run together here on Birds of Prey. The Atlanta Hawk connection. Joe Johnson, Trae Young. There you go. Trae Young coming in for 2. Again, Trae Young, I played with him a lot on my Atlanta Hawks franchise on NBA 2K19, which seems to be lost to time because 2K took the servers down, and that means I can't Uh-oh. 6-point opportunity for Birds of Prey. That means I can't play with the file anymore, apparently. I didn't know that was a thing. And I play with the Atlanta Hawks, and Trae Young is pretty much the man on that Atlanta Hawks team. So we'll see. I think Trae Young's who you want going for these threes for his possible 6-point swing. And it's no good. 6 points on the line. If they can hit a three, Joe Johnson, time ticking down. And he misses. 2 missed opportunities for Birds of Prey to get 6 on the board. And you saw how important in the last game between International and Fast Break, how important those double pointers can be, those lottery picks. They can make or break this game. Birds of Prey back within 2. So we had the last game, we had both teams break 50. We got 3 minutes left, and we're barely 20 points in. This could be one of our lower scoring NBA playground games in history. We're ever going to get to 100. That's pretty typical for basketball, right? To get to 100. Joe Johnson, he missed it. Rebounded by Malone. Out to Bill Walton. Walton dancing around outside the arc here. And good block by Trae Young. Nicely done. And Trae Young can be uncontested for 2. Birds of Prey back within 2. Joe Johnson with the shove, but it doesn't work out. And they wasted some of their lottery mojo with that shove. Good job by Trae Young on the rebound. We're still hanging at this 3-point lead that Paint continues to cling on to. Trae Young coming in with some nice blocks. He had a couple so far. The problem is the rebounds right now. They're getting the blocks. They're getting the extra possessions, but when they get a rebound opportunity, Paint's kind of dominating. That's a big knee to the face, and we got superpowers right now for Birds of Prey. It's super speed versus super powers. We'll see who wins out as it continues to be. Oh my goodness, looks like super speed might win out. Stolen away by Trae Young. Good possession steal. And it continues to be this 2-point deficit that Birds of Prey have not been able to overcome. They need to steal possession, and they might have just done so. Right there, and we're tied. 34-34 here in the New York City subway. Bill Walton in the paint, and Malone's going to step outside the paint. For 2. Minute and a half to play. Here we go. There was some miscommunication right there between Trae Young and Joe Johnson. And Paint has just extended their lead by 4. And another miscommunication. What's happening right now? Team captain Larry Bird of Birds of Prey. He's going crazy on the sideline right now. What's happening out there? Back to 2. And that is a 3-point fireball. And it's going to take some serious possession stealing from Birds of Prey if they want to get back in this one. They have a lottery pick coming up, and they almost stole possession right there, but again, their struggle with rebounding, well, they're going to get that one. Here comes Joe Johnson, and we got a 1-point game, and it's a curse right now. Paint is cursed, and that could be a huge advantage for Birds of Prey looking to get their first win. Oh, they're blowing the rebounding opportunities again. There you go. And they take the lead. 28 seconds to go, 42-41. Paint versus Birds of Prey. All right. Back within one now. Let's see. They can try to wind the clock down. It'll be about a 3-second difference here. Oh, well, they were trying to wind down the clock. And Trae Young. Oh, he almost got it back. And Paint, another 1-point victory. What a set of games we've seen. Paint will go to 2-0. And Paint, just like International, is going to be 4 wins away from qualifying for the postseason. So all these 2-win teams, they're getting closer and closer. What an ending that one was. That was an interesting ending because, my goodness, they were trying to let the shot clock run out. The Birds of Prey. To try to get that final shot. Paint stole possession. Trae Young nearly got it back. But it wasn't to be. 8 dunks for Young in this one. The rebounds was the killer. You see it right there on the screen. The 7 for Bill Walton. And that was the victory there for Paint. Another 1-point game. Back-to-back 1-point games here. So let's go to our next battle. And let's look at Board versus 6. Another 1-0 versus 0-1. Board undefeated at 1-0. 6 winless at 0-1. And in this one, I think we want to get the old Spurs back together. Now, I think there is. We're going to control Board in this one. We're going to do Tim Duncan. I don't know. Maybe I did this last time. I don't even remember. But if we did, oh well. Because they can play again twice in a row. It's my league. All right, we got Tim Duncan. And I want to see if we have a Spurs version. Oh, it's silver. It's like, what kind of Spur uniforms are those? Vinny Del Negro. Does not look like we have a Spur. You know what? I'm going to switch it up. I want to see the captain. We haven't seen many captains out there. Let's get him out there. Put Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman, Tim Duncan of Board. And they're going to be going up against 6. The 6-man league, right? Trying to remember who we did last time. Welcome into the new folks. I'm going to jump in the chat in just a moment here. Let's go with Kevin McHale. Do we consider him the captain of 6? We did Garnett last time, so... is McHale not... Oh, Celtics. Oh, he was the Timberwolves coach. I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait a minute, I thought he was a T-Wolf. There we go. McHale, and who else we got? We got McHale, we got Deflep Shrimp. I think we did Shrimp last time. Ricky Pierce. Let's do Ricky Pierce again. Why not? It's going to be all green. The Bucks, the Celtics. There he is. Look at that, the all-green team. So 6. All right, let's jump in the chat real quick. Let's do our due diligence. I'll take a quick moment for this game starts. Daniel Lewis is here. Welcome, Daniel. Got to respond to some of the... I got so many text messages coming in. All right, you ready for this, Dan? This is game 3, week 6, so this will be the midway point of our stream when this one comes to an end. And you're looking at Board in the white, And you're looking at 6 in the green. And Board starting it off with 3 points. No, I'm not ready for NBA 2K23 because I'm not going to be buying it. So I know in the chat, Zach Green, if he's still around, he was pretty excited for NBA 2K23. But no, I have no excitement for NBA 2K23 at all. Dennis Rodman for 2, and he nails it. Board looking to go to 2-0, join many teams that are 2-0. You got to continue to battle with these unbeaten teams to keep their playoff spot. You win 6 games, you qualify for the postseason. We could have as many or as little teams as possible. That's kind of inspired by our Revolution Pro Football League that we did the last season, where we kind of did the same rule. You get a winning record, you make the postseason. And Board doing an incredible job, and it's an uncontested 2 for Dennis Rodman right now. Six trying to have their effort right now. Oh, they're going to steal some extra possessions. Rebounded by Parker. It only seems fitting, right? If you're bored. I think that's a good name, right? Bored. I was trying to come up with something for rebound. I didn't want them to just be, you know, the rebound team or something. So I thought Board kind of sounded cool. Their logo, you know, if you can kind of imagine what the logo would be, right? It can be like a big backboard of someone like swatting the ball, or it could literally, you can take it literally. You could be like, you can have a like a suit and tie, someone sitting in a boardroom, something like that, right? Original member of the, we've seen a couple of pro wrestlers in this battle today. We've seen Karl Malone and Dennis Rodman, who both had their time in the wrestling ring. Rodman did play on the Spurs. I was looking for Dennis Rodman. I was trying to go with the Spurs battle, but they don't have a Spurs Dennis Rodman in this game. That is a full, oh, they only give him 2. That says a 4-point bucket. They probably have Pistons Rodman, though. Five-point lead for 3-point land. Tim Duncan, no good. And Kevin McHale with possession. Oh, they only give him 2 on that. Goodness me. What would you consider Rodman more of a... I guess he played most of his career with the Pistons, right? Oh, we got the half shot clock, and we get a violation. I didn't even realize that. He only played a couple of years on the Spurs and a few years on the Bulls, enough to win those titles with Jordan. Kevin McHale, alley-oop, Ricky Pierce. Not a problem. You got a favorite team yet, Daniel, in the NBA Playgrounds League? Duncan, a couple of times trying to go deep. Hadn't worked out for him. I'm interested to hear your guys' favorite NBA Playgrounds team. Let me know in the chat. Who you guys following? What team are you cheering for? You get to watch all the games, but Rodman gonna go for 3. Board just going for 3 right now. And McHale all the way across court to Ricky Pierce. And 6 with a 19-15 lead right now. Tim Duncan for 2. Cutting the lead down to 2. McHale, I don't know what that was from Kevin McHale. Some interesting shot selections here in this game between these two squads. 19-19. And dunked home by McHale. Tim Duncan. Dennis Rodman against Ricky Pierce, Kevin McHale. Board versus 6. Good defense And we have the half shot clock for 6. So that could be trouble for them. Rodman gets 2. 21-23. I thought it was the half shot clock, but it didn't. Or is it for Board? I thought Board had the lottery. Why isn't the half shot clock happening? Did you see that? They had the full 15. Oh, ice bucket time. They gotta shatter that thing. Ricky Pierce for 2. They don't give him the 3. Judges. We got judges. We don't have referees in NBA playgrounds. They gotta try to break that ice right now, because it's gonna get out of hand. That's gonna be for 2 for McHale, and he's got it. 27-23. That should break it, and it does. Rebounded, though, not by Tim Duncan, by Ricky Pierce. And McHale, oh, I thought McHale was going for three-point land. It's a 2, and it's rebounded by Tim Duncan. Here comes Dennis Rodman. He was just shoving Ricky Pierce to the side. And we got Onyx Ocean here. Welcome, Onyx. Is this your first time? I think a first time. Have we seen you in the... If it's not the first time, welcome. If it is the first time, welcome for the first time. Glad to have you aboard. And knocked away by McHale Rodman. It's good. 29-27, 6 in the lead. And another 2 for Ricky Pierce. Board trying to stay unbeaten, trying to move to 2-0. To join International. And to join Paint in the 2-0 column. 6 wins qualifies you for the postseason. 11 games to do it, so not a lot of time. Most of these basketball players, they're used to, you know, lose a game or 2. Hey, you got 81 more. Not an NBA playground. 11 weeks, that's all you get. Tim Duncan. Oh, knocked away by McHale. That's right, this is Board. Tim Duncan and Dennis Rodman, they are part of the team. Oh, a 6-point beyond the arc for 6. My goodness, that is a big... That's how International came back and got the win in Game 1 here on this stream. They got to watch out, make sure. They're going for another 6-pointer. I think he was beyond. They gave it to him. Oh, my God. What a swing of points this is right now for 6 who are looking to pick up their first win. Board trailing by 10 because of a 12-point swing. My goodness, and it looked like that last shot from Ricky Pierce was inside the arc, but the judges give it to him. Controversy abound here in NBA playgrounds, but Board's got to really make up. Well, here we got a big opportunity, and this is how International won. They can make those buckets from where those stars are. They'll double their points. There's 4. They have a chance to get 6 if they hit from the star right there. The lottery pick raiding havoc as it did in Game 1 here in Game 3. McHale, 2, and he gets it. 6-point opportunity for Board right now. Tim Duncan, oh, he just misses the mark. It's going to be rebounded, though, by Rodman. Giving it back to Duncan. And he nails it for 6, and we're back within 2. Unbelievable. Now there's an 8-point shot on the court right now for Board. And this could be a huge point swing. Tim Duncan. It's going to be knocked away by McHale. No, I thought Rodman rebounded it. No 8 points. Missed. Rebound. Rodman's got it. Back to Duncan. Dennis Rodman. What a week 2 this has been. Oh my God, the shot doesn't fall. Less than a minute to play. 2-point lead for 6, and they're going for 3, and they nail it. And they have a lottery pick for the double-point dunk. And there it is. That might just do it. It's back to, well, it's a 9-point lead, not quite a double-digit lead. This is going to be the most points I think we've had. 54-47 is going to be one of the higher scoring games here. in the NBA Playgrounds League. Don't let him get the dunk. Good blocking by Duncan. Well, there's another 4-point swing. 58-47. And Board looking like they might suffer their first loss here. Rodman for 2. I think Onyx Ocean might be a Board fan. He was talking about Rodman and Duncan. But they're getting... There it is. The first team to score 60 points in the NBA Playgrounds League is 6. Kevin McHale, Ricky Pierce, and we'll see if they get put on the court again together. Because 62, that's the record so far. 62-49, 6 are going to get their first win of the year. So congratulations to 6. There you see the stats. And again, all the stats are going to be uploaded to patreon.com/tbsports27, as well as all the scores and the week-to-week standings. So Board will take the loss. And I'm writing down the score right now for Patreon. And you can take a quick look at the stats. So 6 wins it 62-49. That is the first victory in NBA Playgrounds for 6, as they will move to 1-1, and Board will fall to 1-0. Okay, up next, let's do a big one that a lot of folks have been looking for. Legends versus Bad Boys. All right? Bad Boys coming in 0-1. Legends, a lot of people's pick to win it all. One of the greatest players in NBA history. And in this one, I think we're going to see Jordan and Wilt do it here this time. What do you think about that? In the New York Underground, so we're going to go with... Actually, you know what? I want to go against the Legends in this one. So I want to be on the other side. I want to see if we can't get their opponents to get that first win, right? So who do we want? Let me know in the comments. Who do you guys want from the Bad Boys side? I think we did Isaiah and Iverson last time, right? So let's go with Bill Laimbeer. You know what? Let's go with Bill Laimbeer and Isaiah. Let's just go with the Bad Boys all around. The Bad Boy Pistons. We teamed up Hawk players earlier, so let's do the same. Let's team up some Pistons. So we're going to go MJ. We go to the Lakers here. Wait, didn't we run into this last time? Or I was looking for Wilt. Because he played on the Lakers for quite a while, but they don't have Wilt Chamberlain. Did we do Jordan and Wilt last time, or did we do... You know what? Forget it. Since we're in the Lakers here, we're going to do Jordan and LeBron from Legends. We'll say, well, we can do Wilt and Bill Russell next time. How's that sound? We just doing it on the fly right now. All right, here we go. Legends looking to move to 2-0. Bad Boys looking to pick up their first win. Game 4. Here in the New York City subway. And we saw Jordan and LeBron team up in the preseason. We got a couple different LeBrons to pick from as well. We got Lakers LeBron, we got Cavs LeBron, we got a Heat LeBron, and Legends who, as we said, Legends and Arc. I think a lot of people have picks to maybe win the whole thing. Legends kind of took it to task against Arc, and Bad Boys in week 1 didn't score a whole lot of points, so we'll see. They were going up against Board, and I think they were still kind of, fired up with the fact that Dennis Rodman wasn't part of the Bad Boys squad. But Bad Boys looking good here. Oh my God, how about, what was that, the 720, right? Going all the way around. Bad Boys with the lead here. Legends, Jordan, He's going to miss it. LeBron, though, with the put back on the 2. Legends back on top. Joe Lampier. Not a problem. And he's kicking out there, too. You get LeBron, the untucked jersey look. That's my least favorite look in football right now. I don't know how the NFL is allowing that to happen for as many years as they have. As picky as they are with the rules. That's the, I don't even know how to do a crossover, because that's how you get the 4-point swing. LeBron's trying to go for it. Jordan trying to go for it. There it is. He heated it up. There's for 4, and they got it. I got to learn how to do a crossover if I want to get the double points. Lambier, oh, I spoke too soon to say Lambier's doing well with the shots, but he whiffs on an easy one. Lambier, though, I mean, you're seeing bad boys right now, but they just got destroyed by LeBron James, and 15-6 for the Legends. Could we see the Legends go 11-0? Oh, man. Isaiah Thomas just whiffed on that one. 2 points for Jordan. We really have 30 comments? That said 30 comments. I'm not seeing. Let me do a pause real quick. That said I had 30 comments, but I'm looking at the stream and I'm not seeing any comments come through that are 30. I think that was a PS4 glitch. Let me one more time. Sorry about this pause. Yeah, there's definitely not 30 comments here. I thought I was missing a bunch of comments from you guys. Well, nonetheless, here we go. Continuing on, Bad Boys and Legends, and Bad Boys got a lot of ground to make up. I don't think I've won a game yet, have I? I'm 0 for 3. I think in week 1 I won 5 games. Yeah, Legends are definitely going to be the team to beat. We're seeing it again here in week 2. 2 points for Isaiah from the field. Jordan, easy 2. 21-10. It's the only way the Bad Boys can win. They got to start throwing elbows or roughing up. They got to go with intimidation. And they're doing it right there. Lambier. Look at Bill Lambier crowding Jordan. Jordan just... Oh, what is that? Are there replays? That was insane. Jordan just went across from court to court. Oh my god, and right now he's just making Isaiah look silly. It's almost unfair at this point. This team might be too stacked. It might be Legends running away with this thing. Well, double point opportunity coming up here for the Bad Boys. We'll see. And 2 for LeBron. A couple of missed passes I've had in this game so far. Double lead here. Double the score. 15-30. Isaiah gonna try to get 4, and he misses. Isaiah's having a bad game right now for Bad Boys. Well, they steal a possession. And if they can at least try to get 4, not gonna happen. Lambier. Oh my god, Bad Boys. They're looking... They are not looking good right now. This is shaped up to be one of the biggest one-sided matchups in Playground's history so far. LeBron and Jordan is kind of the dream team. What is Isaiah doing? Oh, this is rough. Finally, 2. Oh man, we're still 4 minutes left in this thing. We need a mercy killing here. Playgrounds. Well, Bad Boys they're still scrapping out there. Look at Lampier. There you go. That's how Bad Boys are gonna get into this thing. They gotta use their aggression. Right? Maybe just keep the ball in Lampier's hands. Double point opportunity. So a big comeback, and I think if you're Isaiah, yeah, you keep doing that. Just get the ball. Well, Lampier's gotta get that though. LeBron. Opportunity, and there's 4. A little bit of sloppy play on both sides. Still a 4-point opportunity for Bad Boys. And they are really getting the steals. They're not picking them up, though. I mean, they're getting the ball. Still a 4-point opportunity. And Lambier didn't go for the 4, and a 3-pointer by Jordan to extend the lead for the Legends. 39-23. Now 39-25. Lambier whiffs on the rebound. And it's another 2 for LeBron. Lambier should have just gone for that. Well, Isaiah gets it in there. Some of these lottery point bonuses might be the only thing that keep Bad Boys in this, or if they can start swinging. But getting the old Bad Boy Pistons together, it did not do the trick today, but here we go. Right back within a couple of buckets here, a couple of threes. And Lambier, I mean, they keep doing stuff like that. They're going to make this an interesting game. And they have an opportunity beyond the arc for 6. I mean, you don't really have big 3-point shooters here, but when you got a 6-point opportunity, you got to take it. And they just whiffed multiple times on the 3-point shot, or the 6-point shot, which would have been huge. And they can't get it. One final opportunity. And they get the 6. How about that deep shot to at least get 6 after missing 3 in a row? Nicely done by Isaiah Thomas. Lambier. We might have a little comeback on our hands now. Isaiah gets 2. 43-37. It's somewhat of a tight contest again. LeBron. And they're going to miss. Here come Bad Boys. Here comes Isaiah. And he misses. Bill Lambier for 2. Holy smokes, folks. And they got the lottery right now. They got some fast break lottery. Another steal. Oh, Lambier. Nope. Rebounded by Isaiah for 2. Bad Boys have come back. Can you believe this? It was a massive blowout, and we were getting ready to crown Legends as playground champions. Bad Boys has made this a game. 1 minute to play, 4 points to go. This is incredible. 2-point game, 45-43. What a comeback for Bad Boys. Oh, LeBron. Each possession getting tighter and tighter right now. No problem for Lambier. Jordan's gonna go deep. And we have an opportunity at a tie game on this possession. Lambier, we are tied at 47. Can you believe it? This has been an incredible week. And it's a steal. Isaiah for 2. And they have the lead. It was a 15-point lead at one point for Legends. Jordan and LeBron blowing a massive lead. Oh my goodness, a block by Jordan. Here comes LeBron. Rebound, Jordan for 2. Can they tie it? Final possession here. Isaiah. We have a tie game. It's 51-51. We get 30 seconds of overtime for the first time in Playgrounds history. 2 points for Legends. Oh my God, what a game. How many overtimes do you get? Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah misses. And LeBron misses. Jordan gets it though. Oh, you almost, I don't know who you're cheering for. You kind of wanted to see the comeback happen. And it's going to be a 2-point win for Legends. Unbelievable. What a game. God, Isaiah, I thought, kind of got knocked around out there. He ended up finishing with 41 points. I thought Lambeer did way better. Stats don't lie, though. In our first overtime game, Legends remain unbeaten. But the team of Jordan and LeBron did not do so hot down the stretch. They were owning this game. And then they blew it and allowed Bad Boys to get into it. But an overtime victory. And Bad Boys fall to 0-2. Legends survive. My goodness. All right. I've yet to win a game yet. So we got 2 games left. We got the winless Iron Men and the winless Arc. Both teams looking for their first win. Okay, gotta catch our breath. Whew, we've had some great games. These have been some awesome games. Okay, I'm gonna control Iron Man in this one. Which team are they gonna have Gary Payton on? I guess the Sonics he would be most known for, right? There he is. Alright, see, do they have the Arc uniforms at all in here? Doesn't look like it. I like those Seattle Supersonic unis. And let's go with Stockton. We saw Malone earlier. Why not see Stockton? I'm never going to not see any representation of the beautiful Utah Jazz Mountain uniforms. So John Stockton, Gary Payton of Iron Men going up against Arc. So we saw Steph Curry, who is the captain of Arc. Let's get some Kyle Korver action. Do we got Kyle Korver on the Cavs? I got it, because I know Kyle Korver's been on a whole laundry list of teams. So just for my poor sake, I'm going to do a quick Google search to try to see which team he was on the most for this game. Because Korver's been on the Sixers, the Jazz, the Bulls, the Hawks, the Cavs, the Jazz again, and the Bucks. Let's see if they put Kyle Korver. There he is. Okay, he was on the Cavs. So they did put him on the Cavs in this game. Those are my favorite Cavs unis right there, by the way. So Kyle Korver, and we saw Steph last time. Then we saw Vince Carter. Let's get some James Harden. Now, are we going to get Nets James Harden? Was he on the Nets at this time when the game came out, or do we need to go to the Rockets to get James Harden? Yeah, don't look like Harden's on the Nets here. So we'll go Rocket style. There he is. So Korver and Harden representing Arc, going up against Stockton and Gary Payton of Iron Man. Both teams looking for their first win, and then it will be main event time. It will be the 2 undefeated going at it. All right, give me just a moment here. All right, you guys ready? 2 games left in this stream. 2 teams looking for their first win. And possession is 1 here. The guys in white. And there's 3 for Ironmen. And there's going to be 2. Ironmen, Kevin Garnett, Jason Kidd, John Stockton, Gary Payton, the guys that are known for the most minutes, the longest years. When you think of long years, you think of Garnett, Jason Kidd. Minutes as well. And of course, Arc, your 3-point shooting guys. But this game doesn't seem to like to do the 3-point shots too often. So even though you got Korver and Harden out there, I don't know if you'll get too many 3-point shots. I'll have to pull up the list of guys that played the most minutes, because we had a good list to pick from. I think we got most of the guys in the top 10 on Ironmen. Rebounded by Harden. Korver, though, that dunk is no good. Loose ball. Fans keeping it in play. Harden going deep. No, Korver taking it again, and they can't get it. Holy smokes, finally. Finally, Kyle Korver gets it. And it's a 1-point lead here. Snatching it right back is Ironmen. Oh, Kyle Korver. He's failing on that one. John Stockton. Yes. Love those Jazz uniforms, man. They are so cool. All right. Is there a way I can learn how to do the... Okay, crossover is the right stick. Okay. Because that's going to give you 4 points. That lottery pick right now will give you 4. If you can cross over and heat that ball up. Oh, well, that didn't work. I'm trying to do the crossover. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. And Arc going for one of their first 3-pointer shots. No good, but Kyle Korver is going to get it on the rebound. Now, that was that not worth a 4 points? Come on now. Korver for 3. Rebounded by Harden. Korver gets it knocked away. Nicely done. Gary Payton and John Stockton can just walk in with the 2. 13-10 for Ironmen. And what's been an incredible week 2 of action here in NBA Playgrounds. I still can't believe that last game we saw between Legends and Bad Boys, where it was shaping up to be the most one-sided game in Playgrounds history, with Jordan and LeBron just dominating, and people continue to assume, well, Legends is going to walk into the championship game. Bad Boys came all the way back, sent this one into overtime, and fell just short to the Legends. Unbelievable. I have a feeling we're going to see Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain in the next, in week 3. If you're planning on staying in the U.S., let me know where you guys think we should go. Do we go to Chicago next? Do we go to the Grand Canyon? And then we will be going international towards the middle of the season. We'll be sprinkling in some South Korea visits. Australia, I think, is in the game, right? Is there Japan in this game? You gotta unlock some of the arenas, right? I don't know. Someone let me know. There's not a lot of information online about NBA Playgrounds, so as far as like unlockable arenas and stuff go, you can't really find a whole lot of info. Big lead right now for the Ironmen, 21-12. And this is going to be big. So whenever you fall behind and you get an opportunity to make up points, in that star system, you get 45 seconds to double, triple, quadruple your points. So Ironman's got to watch out right now. Arc. Korver's going to go for 6. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even know we had the ball. I was trying to go for a steal, which, just so you don't think I'm crazy, the button for a steal is square. And the button to shoot is also square. So if you don't know you have possession, you end up taking a deep shot like that. Oh, what a swat by James Harden. Forget about it. John Stockton. Beautiful pass to Gary Payton, but Payton can't finish. So Stockton, he misses. And it's rebounded by Kyle Korver. Korver dunks it home for 2. 28-18, midway through Game 5. You get 6 games here on NBA Playground Stream. And NBA Playground sponsored by Patreon. Patreon.com/TBSports27. You can check out all the stats, the standings, the scores, and the full roster and the full schedule, as well as classic footage from our old YouTube channel. All of that stuff at patreon.com/TBSports27. 4-point opportunity here. They only gave him 2. Oh, no, it's for the other way. Oh, it's the other way. Ark has an opportunity. Then get some slam dunks. Well, there's 4 right there. They should do this in NBA in real life. Wouldn't that be cool? If you just gave lottery picks and if a team that was way behind could just come back and make up all their points like that, wouldn't it be more fun? I think so. NBA purists, they might be cringing out there. Korver to Harden. Great block. Rebounded by Korver. Gary Payton right there, but he gets knocked down, and well, it's a 1-point game all of a sudden. An 8-point swing on those double dunks. There's 2. Maybe they do some kind of rule like slam ball if you touch the rim is worth 3. Maybe that's what they can do in the NBA. Reward the dunks. Ironman hanging on to the 1-point lead here. 3 minutes to play. John Stockton. How about the fancy footwork by Stockton, getting it by Kyle Korver? Nicely done right there. James Harden. He's good for 2. And 1 point continues to be the difference right now. Stockton for 3. Oh, that looked good. Two-point dunk for Kyle Korver. And they take the lead. First lead of the game for Ark. Oh, but speaking of Ark, 6-point opportunity on the court right now. Now, it's dangerous if you don't feel like you got 3-point shooters between Payton and Stockton. You're wasting possessions if you try to go for 6 and don't make it, you know what I mean? That looks good. But he misses, and now you see you give up possession. So that's what you really got to be sure of. You go for that 6, it's great. You get it, you get 6, but you don't want to blow possessions trying to go with shots you're not quite comfortable with. That one going to be missed as well. So that 6-point ended up burning the Ironmen quite a bit. Knockdown. And for 2. Down by just 1. 1:48 to play. Ark with the lead. Gary Payton. John Stockton over to Payton. And he misses. Unbelievable. Harden going the other way. Harden could have dunked that. That's kind of cocky of Harden, but he makes it count. 42-39. 2. Three-point land for Ark. And we got superpowers right now for the Ironmen. And that is good for a duck for Gary Payton. 1-point lead, and another game here in week 2 is going to come down to the final possession. Missed shot by James Harden. And Gary Payton sends it in for 2. 45 42. Arc has a three-point shot in him. This would be a good time to take it. They're going for it. Oh, foot was on the line, judges say. James Harden only gets 2. 3-point lead maintained by the Ironmen right now. No good. Rebounded by Korver. Harden swatted away by Payton. Payton in there again. And Gary Payton's got nobody in front of him. And that could be the dagger for the Ironmen. Give them their first win. So Arc, who people had right up there with legends of being a possible championship team in year 1, they're moments away from falling to 0-2. Steph Curry, captain of Arc. James Harden. Great Vince Carter, who could have been on Ironmen as long as he's played. And one more for good measure, and the first win of the year for the Ironmen. As it's going to be 53-46. And there you have it. Standings will be posted at patreon.com/tvsports27. As well as all these scores and stats. You can look back at them anytime. So Ironman will win this one 53-46. We've had a lot of games in the 50s. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams score 50 points this week. Last week, we only had that happen twice. Arc scored 39 points last week, which was the fewest in the league. They get 46 this week. But by Omar, they fall to 0-2. So it is your main event game coming up next. It is Swish taking on Skyscrapers. Both teams coming into this one undefeated. One team guaranteed to go to 2-0. Let's go to our finale. I think for Skyscrapers, let's see Dikembe Mutombo and David Robinson in this one. How's that sound? I think that was our first win, by the way, I just realized, right? We won that, didn't we? So we'll pat ourselves on the back for our first win. Great David Robinson. And Mutombo would be on the Hawks, would he not? Those really cool Hawk uniforms that I love. There he is. So Skyscrapers, of course, all your guys are 7 foot or taller. And Swish, your best pure shooters in the game. So you know what? I don't know if we saw this man last time. We're in the New York subway. We're going to see the great Kobe Bryant. I think we might have seen Kobe play last time, but I don't care. We'll see him play again. And we can team up Kobe. I think we saw Booker last time, so we got Ray Allen, Durant. Let's do KD. Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant of Swish going up against Mutombo and David Robinson. John Stockton, 11th in NBA history for most minutes played. Gary Payton, 15th. So that's why they're perfect for Ironmen. Ironmen, your guys that play the most minutes, longest time. All right, you guys ready? Undefeated 1-0 against 1-0 to wrap up week 2 of NBA Playgrounds. And here we go. It is Swish versus Skyscrapers. Skyscrapers win the tip-off. Mutombo to Robinson. And Mutombo for 3. And the Skyscrapers take the lead here over Swish. Kobe Bryant, though, wasting no time answering. The captain of Swish. Kobe trying to get up there. Not enough height to get past the great David Robinson. We saw Patrick Ewing play in week 1 with the Skyscrapers, and a great putback by Kobe. I kind of like the whole 1 point. Now, I know NBA it's a little different because you can get a lot of 3-point shots, but just make the first basket worth 3. That team always going to have the 1 point lead. I kind of like that rule. I kind of like the first team, no matter what happens, getting 3 right off the bat. Now, what happens if we take a 3-point shot? Do we get 4? I've never tried it. David Robinson and Skyscrapers right now, early on here in our 6th game, week 2. And they got a lottery pick right now. They're doing their thing on Swish. Kobe Bryant. And Swish, though, they're going to have a big opportunity to make up some points. Fireball! It's good for 2. Dikembe Mutombo, no problem. Those beautiful Atlanta Hawk uniforms. You can tell what unis I really like, huh? I was a kid of the 90s with these NBA uniforms. Here we go. Mutombo. Fast break. No problem. 13-6. Skyscrapers continuing their domination right now. And Kobe. Oh! They do end up getting the 4. Kevin Durant. And right now, no answers for Swish as they're trying to knock some shots down. They're just getting overpowered by Skyscrapers at the moment. ATM. At the moment. 2 points and an ice bucket. And the Skyscrapers take advantage of the ice bucket. And they can. They're going to steal possession with the ice bucket. That's what some teams have failed to do early on. Mutombo. There's 2. So ice bucket advantage fully taken by the Skyscrapers. Kevin Durant. Inside to Kobe. Durant takes it again. And so they only stole 1 extra possession with the ice bucket. 6 minutes to play, still plenty of time. Your main event game, undefeated Skyscrapers taking on Swish. Both are 1-0. And another win here gets you 1 step closer to the postseason. Now, that said 44 comments, and I'm looking right now at the stream, and I'm not seeing any comments come in. I'm going to hit pause again. I'm sorry for this. Because I don't know, is it my YouTube? I'm sorry if I've been missing 44 comments, but literally the last comment I saw is from Onyx Ocean. It said Rodman and Duncan. So why it's telling me I have 44 comments, it's beyond me. And if I'm missing comments, I apologize. But I have reloaded and opened the app left and right, and I don't have any new comments. So you saw 44 on the screen? I don't know what to tell you. So if I'm missing them, I'm sorry. But you guys are the best. But YouTube is not showing any comments in the chat that I'm looking at. Double points for Swish, which for a pure shooting team is pretty dangerous. And the judges are going to give an extra point to David Robinson right there. There's a 4-pointer for Kobe. And, well, you can see, as we said, the danger when you're a pure shooting team. It's going to be pretty easy to get those points, those extra points. All right, 18 seconds left. A 6-pointer on the court right now for Swish. And Mutombo, did he get in there? That would be up to the judges to decide. The judges say yes, but it's no good. Durant, 6-point opportunity missed. And the Skyscrapers survive. And they get 2. 30-20. Eight-point game. Closing in on 4 minutes left. Mutombo. Good for 2. What's been your well, I can't even see the comments. If you guys are chatting again, I apologize. I see on the screen 44 comments. I don't got 44 comments right now in my chat. So if I'm missing chats, I'm sorry. But maybe let me know in the comments after the stream. What's your favorite team? What's been your favorite game? All that stuff. Who do you like the most? Who do you think's going to go to the championship game? And which game? We had plenty of game of the week we could pick from week 2. Which one has been your guys' favorite so far? Good stuff. Ooh, there's a good block by Brian. That's been the thing that's been hurting Swish right now. Is they're down by a bunch, and they haven't been able to get any extra possessions. Here they might finally steal one. There's another comment. Oh, here we go. Daniel is here. So I got one of Daniel's comments. It says 45 comments. I didn't see 45, but thank you, Daniel. Swish can steal some extra possessions, and they got an opportunity if they can get a... you know, an ankle breaker in there, they can make a 4-point bucket. Swish trailing by 5. Here comes Iron Man. And once again, it's another 2. That's David Robinson. I think a long-distant cousin of Juice Robinson. Perhaps. Here you go, 4-point opportunity for Durant. He gives up to Bryant, and Dikembe Mutombo swats it down. They still get 2 out of it, but nice job by Mutombo. And the 7-footers dominating right now. But here comes Swish. Durant is good. And it's a 3-point game. Skyscrapers, well, they're going to increase the lead by 5 now. Daniel Lewis getting into this. Durant, ooh, that would have been in the 3 that kind of closed that gap. Dunk miss. Kobe, though, is good with the dunk, and they're super powered. So Skyscraper's got to watch out. But Mutombo says, I don't care. And actually, it's a 4-point opportunity right now for Skyscrapers. Both teams undefeated seasons on the line. It's missed. It's picked up by Mutombo. And can Mutombo... No, he should have gone for the 4. He didn't. Mutombo just went for the 2. We'll see if that comes back to hurt the Skyscrapers, as there's been so many 1-point games this week here in week 2. Kevin Durant. They got 7 seconds left if they want to go for the 4-point dunk. And they do get one. So 4 points for Skyscrapers. And look at the points. Are we going to get another 60-point game? We thought 50 was the magic number. We shattered that here in week 2. Kevin Durant knocked down by Dikembe Mutombo. And right now, Swish has no answers for the Skyscrapers. 50-39. Skyscraper domination. And Mutombo again. Dikembe Mutombo. A one-man wrecking crew. 52 points for the Skyscrapers. Could the Skyscrapers be a quiet challenger for the first league championship? Knocked away. Oh, Kobe Bryant. That was a nice steal, because that was a guaranteed shot with the lottery pick the Skyscrapers had. But Swish, who are supposed to be your best pure shooters, they're whiffing on a lot of shots here. Oh, what a hit by Durant. Looks like the bad boys out there. Durant and Kobe is able to get it, and we'll see. Kobe and Durant, they can make some 3-point shots now. That would double their points for 6. three-point dunk for Dikembe Mutombo. 54-41, less than a minute to play here in week 2. We want to thank the New York City Subway for being great hosts. We were on the Carl Vinson for week 1, the Subway for week 2. And there you go. That's probably going to do it. We'll see if they get a 6-point shot in them. Not going to happen. Dikembe Mutombo. We'll have to look at the stats. How many blocks has he had today in the Subway? And another one. Mutombo's incredible, guys. He can do it all. Can Skyscrapers get a 60 on the board? (58-46), I would dare say an extremely disappointing performance from Swish to come in here and kind of get smacked around. It wasn't even a contest. Swish in week 1, they only had the 1-point win against Birds of Prey. They come in here. Look at Dikembe Mutombo. 8 blocks. David Robinson, 0. But look at that. On the other side, only 3 blocks. Mutombo was incredible. 7 dunks as well. If you guys want to see all these stats and all the standings, folks, we're going to put them up right now at patreon.com/tvsports27. We're going to be uploading the week 2 standings. So if you want to see where everybody stands after week 2, now obviously you can kind of do the math in your head and figure out who won and who lost, but we're going to post the scores, we're going to post all the stats, and we're going to post the standings from week 2 right now, patreon.com/tvsports27. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for week 2 action. We got some good ones coming up in week 3, and if you guys want to see the schedule from week 1 all the way to week 11, that is also up right now at patreon.com/tvsports27. Thank you for tuning in, guys, for week 2 of NBA Playgrounds action, and we'll see you next time in week 3. Thank you, New York City.